Hey everyone, and welcome back to the deep dive. So, the AI world is getting crazy, right? I mean, we've all seen the ChatGPT hype and all that.
Yeah.
But even you probably didn't see this coming. OpenAI going full on into military tech.
Yeah, you're telling me.
We're talking weapons here, folks,
Yeah.
real deal. And that's what we're diving into today based on that Wall Street Journal article you sent over.
Oh, yeah, that one was a doozy.
OpenAI partnering with an actual weapons maker definitely raises some eyebrows. What do you think?
It's a huge shift, that's for sure. I mean, just a few years back, Silicon Valley wouldn't touch the military, not even with a 10-foot pole, right?
Yeah, it was a total no-go zone for them.
But with AI, everything's changed. It's become, like, strategically vital, and OpenAI, they're right in the thick of it.
Okay, so let's unpack this a bit. Everyone knows OpenAI, right?
Mm-hmm.
The geniuses behind ChatGPT.
Right.
Started as a nonprofit, all idealistic, but now they're a multi-billion-dollar company leading the whole AI charge. But here's the thing. Those super powerful AI models they're building, they don't run on good vibes and unicorn tears, you know?
Yeah.
They need serious cash and
Yeah.
lots of it.
You got it. Developing and running these advanced AI models is like, it's like fueling a rocket, basically. It's incredibly expensive. OpenAI needs a way to pay for it all, and this move into defense,
Yeah.
well, it could be their golden ticket. It just might be.
So we're seeing this core tension here, right? OpenAI needs billions just to survive, but taking that money from the military, that raises huge ethical flags. Do you think this is just unavoidable as AI grows?
That's a tough one.
But before we go too deep there, you wanted to understand Anduril specifically, so let's unpack why they're the ones OpenAI chose.
Yeah.
It's an interesting choice, right?
Yeah.
They're not your typical defense contractor, the big guys. They're a hotshot startup making waves with all this AI-powered tech, especially the counter-drone stuff.
Anduril's not messing around. They just scored a huge contract with the U.S. Marine Corps. We're talking big leagues here. And their focus, it's not just on drones themselves, but on autonomous systems. So the AI is actually calling the shots with minimal human input, which gets right to the heart of this whole ethical debate.
Right, and let's not forget Palmer Luckey, the Anduril co-founder.
Oh, right.
The article really digs into this, strong ties to Donald Trump and even Matt Gaetz. Adds another layer of woe to this whole thing, doesn't
For
it?
sure. Silicon Valley usually steers clear of those political circles, like completely avoids them.
Yeah.
So for OpenAI to partner with a company so close to those figures, it's definitely eyebrow raising,
Yeah.
especially since OpenAI keeps saying they're all about, upholding democratic values.
Okay, even I'm surprised by this twist.
Yeah.
And I thought I was up on all this stuff. You requested this deep dive, but it's getting wilder than I expected.
Yeah.
Especially with the whole Elon Musk connection.
Right.
He co-founded OpenAI, then left, and has been criticizing Sam Altman ever since.
Oh, yeah. The drama.
There's even a lawsuit involved. It's like, you send your ex a fruit basket, not a lawsuit, but hey, that's Silicon Valley for you.
Right. It's a total Musk and Altman frenemy situation. And to make it even spicier,
Yeah.
Musk is tight with Palmer Luckey and Anduril founder.
Oh, wow. So it's like a big web of connections.
Exactly. It's like Altman's playing chess, And this Anduril move, it might be his way to block Musk before he can even make a move. Even the article mentions Altman downplaying any chance of Musk, like, using his political connections against him.
Wishful thinking? Maybe. This whole situation has me on the edge of my seat. But all this personal drama does matter, because it influences how AI gets used in war, which is what we really need to talk about.
You're spot on, We can't ignore all the drama, all the personalities, because they're shaping how AI gets used in war, which is, well, that's the big question you wanted to explore, right?
Absolutely. And this isn't some sci-fi movie anymore, right? It's happening right now. So the article gets into the nitty-gritty here. We're talking AI-powered drones, potentially replacing traditional weapons. And get this, AI playing a crucial role in electronic warfare.
Oh, yeah.
That's where things get really interesting, I think.
It's wild, right? Think about it. In modern warfare, it's not just about bombs and bullets anymore. It's about who controls the information, who controls the flow of data. Imagine, AI systems that can predict enemy jamming signals, instantly adjusting our communications so we stay ahead of them.
Wow.
That's the kind of edge AI can give you on the battlefield.
Hold on, I'm getting chills here.
Yeah.
Are we really saying AI drones could be deciding life or death on the battlefield soon? Like making those calls?
Yeah.
That's a huge EE responsibility, even for a supercomputer, right?
It is.
The article says the U.S. military is already relying heavily on AI for, data analysis and even decision-making.
It's not just about processing all that intel, though. It's about speed. Human analysts, they might take hours, maybe even days to assess a threat, but AI can do it in seconds,
Yeah.
giving commanders that real-time advantage, the ability to react instantly. But that speed, it comes with a cost.
The what if factor.
Right.
What if the AI makes the wrong call? The article brought that up. The potential for autonomous weapons. Systems that can, engage targets without a human giving the order.
Yeah.
Isn't that, I don't know, kind of terrifying?
That's the big question, isn't it? We're essentially handing over life or death decisions to algorithms. And right now, there's this huge debate raging about international regulations, trying to keep some level of human control, in the loop.
So we're talking Pandora's box here, right?
Right.
Once these systems are out there, it's tough to go back.
Yeah.
And remember, this is all happening while OpenAI is facing these huge financial pressures.
Oh, they're burning through cash. Billions a year, just to keep those AI systems running. This Anduril deal, as controversial as it is, it might be their lifeline.
It's a catch-22, right? They need insane amounts of money to stay on top, to be the leaders in the AI game.
Yeah.
But the easiest source is the military, which comes with all these ethical headaches.
It's a tightrope walk, for sure. And it's not just an OpenAI problem either. It's the whole tech industry grappling with this dilemma. As AI gets more powerful, those ethical lines get blurrier and blurrier.
So for you listening out there, it's not just about the tech itself. It's about who's controlling it, what their motives are.
Yeah.
That's the key takeaway here, I think. This isn't just a tech issue. It's a societal one.
Absolutely. We all need to be informed to be part of this conversation, even if it feels kind of overwhelming, because let's be real, the AI train has left the station and it's going full speed ahead.
Okay, so where does all of this leave us? I mean, we started with you wanting to understand OpenAI's move into the military world, and wow, we really have uncovered a tangled web here.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not just about ones and zeros anymore, right?
Right.
It's about power, about personalities, and some really big questions about the future.
Absolutely. We've got OpenAI, this company that was built on the idea of, responsible AI development, and now they're supplying tech to a weapons maker. And not just any weapons maker either. Anduril, with all the connections to Palmer Luckey, Elon Musk, even Trump lurking in the background. It's like, I don't know, a political thriller mixed with a tech expo.
It's wild, right? And it really drives home the point
Yep.
that AI isn't developing in some lab somewhere isolated from everything. It's happening right in the middle of, real-world power struggles and national security agendas and corporate interests.
Oh, yeah.
That's what makes this so fascinating, but also a little bit unnerving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all boils down to this question, really. As AI gets more and more embedded in our lives, especially in the military, how do we make sure it's used ethically? How do we make sure it reflects our values as a society and not just like the ambitions of a few powerful people?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And this deep dive, based on that Wall Street Journal article you sent, it was just scratching the surface, really. We looked at OpenAI's move from research into, the battlefield, the whole Anduril thing, the drama between Musk and Altman. It's a lot to take in, but hopefully it's given you a good foundation to understand what's going on here, all the different forces at play.
Yeah, and the tech is developing so fast, but we need to make sure the ethical conversations keep pace. We can't just sit back and assume, that someone else will figure it out. This is something we all need to be a part of. That's what I hope you take away from this.
I think that's a great point to end on. Stay curious, stay informed, and keep asking the tough questions. Because the future of AI, it's being written right now. We all have a role to play in that. Until next time, happy diving, everyone.